going on, people? Welcome to today's vlog, but we're going to go straight into transfer news and speculation as per usual before we touch the vlog. Harry Maguire. Now, Man United are definitely in for him. Sky Sports reporting that they're actively trying to pursue a bid to get Harry Maguire from Leicester to Manchester United. And I just wanted to explore this. A lot of you don't want him. Now, I hold my hands up. It's all about being true to yourself. And if you get something wrong, say you got it wrong. You know my feelings from last year. I was very much in, actually, why are we trying to spend 60, 70 million on this guy? This was last year. He's had a few good games at the World Cup, half-decent season for Leicester, and all of a sudden we're in for him. I wasn't having it. I wasn't even sure how much of an improvement he was on Jones, to be honest with you, and Smalling. I eat my words. I said I wanted to see a bit more from him, and I think I've seen that from him all year at Leicester. And no matter what you think about Harry Maguire, there's no doubt that he doesn't come to Manchester United and make us better. You know, absolutely. You know, if you look at it, if he did come, make a partnership with Lindelof, and hopefully Bailly can stay fit, that's looking strong-ish in centre-back, as a centre-back pair, and you've got to admit. And obviously Wan-Bissaka at right-back, Luke Shaw at left-back. It's looking kind of strong, and it looks like we're going to hold on to De Gea. So getting Harry Maguire definitely will be a positive thing for Man United. It's all about the price. Ollie's already come out and said that Manchester United are not going to be held to ransom over players, and that, you know, it's all about value in the market and stuff like that. And I was in that camp, but it's kind of like social media. It's kind of like technology. You have to move on with it. You know, it's what I say to people who go, "Oh, I don't like the fact that you can, you know, order a cab on your phone," or "I don't like YouTube, I don't like Twitter, I don't like fan channels, I don't like all this new stuff." Like, I'm not saying you have to like it, but you have to move with it. You have to move with the times. You have to accept that that's just the going rate. And yes, there is a cut-off point. Don't get me wrong. You can't get your pants completely pulled down. There is a cut-off point where you have to say, actually, no. And I don't think that we're near that. I think 70 to 80 million, as much as I said 80 million's a lot of money for Harry Maguire, probably too much. Unfortunately, it's the price of the market. And now the way it is, you either pay it or you get out. You know, teams like Crystal Palace, your Leicesters, these teams don't have to sell anymore. You're looking at Leicester, their team under Brendan Rodgers with Maddison. They've just secured Tielemans. They've got their right back. Obviously, Vardy will be Vardy. And if they hold on to Maguire, they've got Chilwell, one of the best left backs in the league. They're probably looking at it like, actually, if we can hold on to Maguire, we can catch Man United. You know, I can't remember where Leicester finished last season, but obviously definitely top half. And they're probably looking at it like, I tell you what, if Man United stay stagnant, we hold on to our assets, we can be looking to push into the top 6. That's Leicester's ambition. So you can see why it's a difficult situation, and we've got to be patient. But at the same time, we have to be willing to part with the money for players like that. And, hey, he's English. So for me, Harry Maguire convinced me in the end that it was definitely the right decision to try and pursue him, definitely. And whether or not we get him remains to be seen. So we'll see about that. Romelu Lukaku, the director of Inter has actually confirmed now that they've put in a concrete bid for Lukaku. There was a lot of rumours of, you know, them flying over to offer a pants deal, a bit of money here, a bit of money there, with an obligation to buy after like 2 years, and everyone was like, mate, you could have just stayed at home and faxed that over. You didn't have to fly over. But it does seem like there's a concrete bid now. I'm not going to explore why Lukaku should leave and why he shouldn't leave and etc. I'm just going to discuss whether we should replace him and how. For me, yes, you've got Mason Greenwood. You know, Ollie's already said that it's good for him to try and get some more game time. He's definitely going to get more game time this year. I'll be very shocked if he's not a good squad member this year. Not starter, but definitely a squad player. For me, we need to buy a forward. If Lukaku leaves, we need to buy a forward, which is probably one of 2 reasons why it's taken so long with this move. We've probably known that Lukaku was going to move for a while. But for me, it's about the fee, yes, and it's about securing a player before he comes in. Before Lukaku goes out. There's no point saying, oh yeah, see you later, Lukaku, 65 million, great, and we've got 1 week left of the transfer window. So it's got to be done right. I don't mind being patient. He's here in Perth. The reason he didn't train was due to injury last night with the player. So for me, I'm not really too concerned yet about that deal. There's still time for it to be done. He's here with the team. He would have told his agent. We pretty much know he wants to go there. His desire to go and play in Italy. Inter Milan want him, and it's about the 2 clubs thrashing out the best thing for it. So yeah, would I swap him for Icardi? Yeah, probably. I would swap him for Icardi plus money. Excuse me. I would. Or I'd go looking for another winger of some sort, because I think with the players that we've got, we don't necessarily have to buy another number 9, an out-and-out number 9. I don't think we have to do that, but we would definitely need another forward / right winger. We still haven't got a right winger sorted. You know, he could promote Martial into a number 9 position. Alexis clearly isn't going to go anywhere, and no matter what we make of him and how poor he's been, maybe it's a chance to give him an extended run as a number 9. I know it hasn't worked so far, but if you're thinking about it, in terms of number 9s, I can't see us just going out and splashing whatever money we get for Lukaku on a number 9. I just can't see it. So for me, it's about promoting Greenwood, using a mixture of Martial, Sanchez as a number 9. That's what I would say. So let's go and take out this week's vlog. Let's check it out. What's going on, people? Welcome to today's vlog. As you can see, I am at the Wacker famous cricket ground, actually, but we're here for Manchester United's training session. The people are turning up in their numbers. Honestly, driving here into this bit where we are here at Gate 3, there was fans everywhere. Most of them are inside now because we're running a little bit late. But it was like driving up to a game. I thought we're actually playing the game. It's crazy to think that this is just a training session. So people coming out in their big numbers to support the boys in training, playing against each other. So when you say support, it sounds a bit weird. Very interesting. I was speaking to one guy just before I came here, and he said that a lot of the fans were booing Pogba after the first training session when they returned back to the hotel. A few of the security guards came over and said, stop booing the players, etc. You're supposed to be real fans, not plastic. So it's really interesting how Pogba's being received over here. He keeps refusing to kind of go and take pictures with people and stuff like that. We'll see what sort of reception he gets in there. So let's see what the training session has to offer, and let's see what the vlog has to offer for today. Hey, I'm here with Hamish. He's all the way from Papua New Guinea. He's just given me a gift. What is this called?
A bilum.
A bilum. And what, you guys make these?
Yeah.
Is it like a little carry bag,
Yeah,
like you just put your stuff in it?
Yeah.
Love that. All the way from Papua New Guinea. He's given me it. I'm so happy to have it. Listen, I'm gonna bring this on all of our travels. I'm gonna put all my stuff in, my phone, my keys, my wallet. It's going in my little, like, I call it a little satchel. It's like a little satchel, like a little man bag. Isn't it? It's like a little man bag. But they make these back home. This is my thing. Thank you very much, my friend, for giving it to me. Let's go watch United in training. Peace.
Yeah, in the front row, kicking back old school tracks like damn. Can't get enough of this mo, like I don't even know where I am. Ooh, baby, get hyped to the beat. Let's go, cause this is our jam. This is our jam. Let's go.
So it's been about 10-15 minutes now. The players have been over the other side of the pitch, like the opposite side to where the fans are, which is a bit silly. You'd think they would come and do that bit over here, but they haven't. And we're at the side where the keepers are at the moment. David De Gea getting put through his paces, Lee Grant, Pereira, and Romero. Oof. Looked like he was trying to flip and kick the ball at people there. I don't know what's going on. I thought he was kicking it into the crowd. Yeah. I'm here with Vince at the minute, man like Ashley Young. You know what I mean? Too much stick, man. Too much stick. Man like Ashley the Cut. And Aaron's here with us as well. Man like Aaron. You know, he's a quiet one. He don't really like the camera. You know what I mean? But yeah, well, hopefully when they start getting into bigger games and stuff and start doing some shooting drills, we'll start to get a bit more action.
Like damn, can't get enough of this mo, like I don't even know where I am. Ooh, baby, get hyped to the beat. Let's go, cause this is our jam. This is our jam. Oh.
Take a selfie. Yeah, Morris is my name. Thank you. Love you, man. I hope you score 15 goals.
Feel free to tell anyone else to come over here as well, innit? Dean's pictures, he's not going to come now. Save your voice for after he does the pictures. Oh, now you can start screaming. Yeah, come on people, you can do it.
David, 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 David.
Believe and you can achieve. It's like 99 all over again. I told you, believe.
David! Hey, let's go! Let's go, David! Let's go!
David!
Okay, training session's finished. I'm here with Lachlan after Manchester United have had their open training session here at the Wacker. Enjoy it? Good?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Seeing all the players come up to Australia just to see us. Got a signature from Matta, one of my favourite players.
There you go.
But might need to get sold this summer because he is declining.
And the thing is, well, he's probably not going to. He's not going to get sold this summer because he's signed the contract. Yeah, exactly. I mean, transfers in general. Like, I mean, how do you think the club's doing with transfers in this summer?
Terrible. Like, it would be great if we could get Bruno Fernandes and Harry Maguire over the line. But at the moment, all we've got is Wan-Bissaka over the line and Daniel James, who's just a wonder kid. So, like, we do need to hurry up before the transfer window ends.
Where do you stand on Pogba? I mean, he said he wants to leave. Obviously, there's his agent's coming out and saying loads of stuff. Where do you stand on him?
Yeah, so if Pogba does want to leave, we have to sell him. But if we can't bring in Bruno Fernandes, we do have to keep him because then our midfield will be Fred, McTominay and Matic and all that, and then it's just land like. If we can bring in Fernandes and maybe another midfielder like Longstaff, go ahead and sell him. But if we can't bring them in, we should keep
If he stays, how do you think the fans will receive him? Because it looks like it's gone toxic with some of the fans. Some fans still want him to stay anyway. But how do you think it will be if he did stay?
If he did stay, like, if you could see here today, everyone was cheering him on. Like, he's our best player. Like, one or two people hating him doesn't reflect the whole United. And if he wants to stay, he can stay. And if he wants to leave, we shouldn't stop him because otherwise his attitude will be down. And you can see how poorly he performs when his attitude's down as well.
Brilliant, man. Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah.
Nice one. Cheers. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here with some more Manchester United fans after the United open training session. You guys enjoy that?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Good. Nice to see the players close up and that.
Yeah.
But listen, that's the fun bit. Let's talk about maybe the not so fun bit, depending on how you're looking at it. Transfers. I'll start with you. Do you think that we're having a good transfer summer this year?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. We brought in some quality players. Yeah, like Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah. Happy with that move?
Quality. Yeah, very happy.
Daniel
Outstanding.
Happy?
Oh, amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you? You think the business is going good?
Yeah, I just saw we put in a bid for Milinkovic-Savic.
Yeah. How does that make you feel?
Pretty good. I think he's really creative, and he's done good for Leicester. So.
Yeah, I mean, we linked with him last season, weren't we? And it
Yeah.
just didn't happen. But some people thinking maybe that boat sailed and it's too late to sign him. But
Yeah.
you definitely think, no, actually, he can do a job at United.
Yeah, I reckon he could do well.
Instead of Pogba or with Pogba? Bearing in
I
mind where you stand on if he's going to leave or stay.
I reckon Pogba will stay. So I think they'll do good together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks Pogba's going to stay. First question is, A, do you think he's going to stay? And B, if he does, what would that be like?
He will stay. I think he will stay. United is a great club, so obviously he'd want to stay. But if he decides to leave, then that's his decision. We've got
Because he has come out and said,
Yeah.
I am looking at other stuff.
Yeah, there's obviously like Real Madrid, Juventus, those kind of teams to.
No problem.
They've got those kind of teams to look forward to. But obviously it'd be great if he can stay. You know, we need that key centre mid role.
Yeah.
Front back, one forward. and obviously he does it very well. So.
Well, hopefully there you go. These guys want Pogba to stay.
That million
I'm not
money.
so sure he is. You never know. I don't know that he wants to leave, but hopefully he stays for your sake. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for joining us, guys.
So there you have it. That was today's vlog. I have to say, man, the training session, I'm not gonna lie, at the start of it, as you saw by my reaction, I was like, oh, this is a bit boring. I would have thought they would have positioned the players' training drills a little bit closer to the fans. But as it went on and I saw the smiles on all the fans' faces and started speaking to them, I realised it was a good event. And you know, at the end, a lot of players, not all, but most players, really did give back to the fans. As you saw, David De Gea came over, Pereira came over, thanks to Josh, getting De Gea over and Pereira over as well. Daniel James did really well with the fans, and also Pogba as well. He gave back. There's been a little bit of criticism that I've heard from fans. I hadn't seen it firsthand, apart from at the hotel yesterday where he quickly just went, okay, but I wasn't slagging him off for that. But a few fans did tell me they were disappointed with some of the key players. But that was on my first day. Since then, I've heard nothing but good things. And obviously, we've seen on social media and I've seen with my own eyes that the players are really giving back to the fans and stuff like that. So I think it was a good thing. I mean, 12,000 people for a training session. To me, it felt really weird. Look, I'm lucky enough and we're lucky enough to follow Manchester United to every game. So they literally played the same playlist of music in the Wacker Stadium that they play at Old Trafford before the match. So it felt to me like this is a match day, and there was literally so many people there. It felt like we were gathering for a match, and then just to see training, for me it was weird, because obviously I'm used to seeing the boys in action, but it was a fantastic spectacle. Loads of kids there, and loads of people who have obviously never seen the players before, and that's what it's all about, man, giving back to the fans over here in Perth. So we've got match day tomorrow, Manchester United against Perth Glory at the Optus Stadium. We will be doing fan cams. Check out the Twitter, United Stand Twitter, my Twitter, FlexUTD, my Instagram, and United Stand Instagram as well, where we'll be telling you the location where we'll be doing the fan cams, because so many of you have been asking. I have to say before we shut off, a big thank you to all of you, just recognising the craft in the vlogs and really commending us on our efforts, because we're not trying to be big-headed, but we really are trying to give you the A1 content and push fan content to a new dimension, to a higher level. And you guys are noticing it. We do go through the comments, and if you do get a famous yes mate from Josh, you have made it. But you know, we're glad that it's being received well by you guys, and a big shout to Josh, man. I mean, I'm in front of the camera and you see me in every video. It's not the same for Josh, he's behind it, but you lot are all appreciating just how good this guy is at making sure all our videos are tip-top condition, and the quality and the editing that's in it is just phenomenal. I wouldn't be able to look this good or sound this good if it wasn't for him, man. So keep up, keep supporting. We're nearly at 500K, man. We are nearly there. Rapid amount of growth. You see in the vlog there, people watching United Stand from all over. I'm just so overwhelmed by love. Thank you all for the Instagram messages. There's so many, I can't even go through them. People saying that, you know, they really like our content and they love United Stand. Thank you. And we're just going to keep going, man. You saw in the vlog yesterday, was doing stuff with the guys from India. There's people telling me they're watching from South Africa, all over the world, So thank you so much, and we'll see you guys at fan cam time with hopefully a load of goals to talk about, because we smashed Perth Glory 5 or 6-0. Please don't be boring. Peace.